Hey, what's up everyone, welcome to my niche Japan, and today also I'm back with another video. And in today's video we'll be discussing the different name for the vegetables in Japanese. So vegetable, it is also known as yasai in Japanese. So I made 25 different slides for 25 different vegetables that I use in my daily life. You guys also use that, I know that. Okay, okay, with that said, let me start the video now. So today's topic now. Okay, the first one is cucumber, which is also known as curry. Okay, so as you all know, it can be eaten raw. So in Japan also they eat raw, and they use it as a salads, or maybe as a garnishing, or maybe it's sometimes pickled and eaten. Yeah, so it's lovely, mainly in summer, refreshing. Yeah, I like it very much. Okay, next we have is carrot or nin jin. Okay, carrots, they are also used in salads. They are also eaten raw, or sometimes they are also cooked in various dishes like a Japanese curry. It's essential in Japanese curry, and also in hot pot, which is also known as nabe, or often cut in decorative shapes in order to add color and visual appeal to a dish. Okay, next we have is a giant radish, or simply radish, or sometimes Japanese giant radish, or in Japanese it's daikon. So this one is also used in salads, and it is eaten raw. It is also eaten raw as a salad with mizuna, or pickled. Then sometimes also cooked, boiled in soups, stews, or hot pot. It's also nabe, or sometimes in oden hot pot dishes. So oden is a different hot pot, but it's delicious. You can find that mainly in the winter season. You can find that in the convenience stores like 7-Eleven, like that. So I have seen that mainly in 7-Elevens. They do that in winter, and they have many things in the oden. For example, daikon, tamago, and after that chikuwabu, and so on. It's delicious. Yeah. Okay, next we have is a jaga imo, or potato. Jaga imo. So potato, they are grilled, cooked with meat like nikujaga, which is a meat and potato stew, and is also essentially used in Japanese curry, or it's simply fried and eaten. So it's jagaimo. We all love it. We all love French fries. Yeah, I know it. Okay, next we have a sweet potato, or satsuma imo. So sweet potato, they are usually grilled, roasted, and they can also be seen in the stores, in convenience stores, as well as in the big stores. So they can be bought there. It's hot and it smells good. Yeah, I love satsuma imo, roasted satsuma imo. You can find that in convenience stores as well as in the stores. Maybe not that much in the convenience stores, but in stores they are usually found. You can buy there. And this one is also grilled, as I've told you before also, or it is sometimes battered and deep fried in tempura, or boiled in soups, stews, or in Japanese curry. Okay, next we have is tamanegi, or onion. So onion, it's used in fried and stewed dishes. We all know that. So it's essential in Japanese curry, Likewise, also used in donburi, which is a meal served over a bowl of rice. Likewise, a Japanese hot pot nabe. So the tamanegi, it gives the soup. It gives the soup soupiness. Maybe I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Next thing is also used as an ingredient in miso soup or grilled alongside meat. Yeah, we all love meat with tamanegi in it. Yeah, I made a rhyme. Next we have is a ginger, or also known as a shouga. Shouga janai yo. It's not a shouga, it's shouga. Okay, so ginger, it is mainly used to cut the smell of the fish, the raw smell of the fish. Likewise, it is also pickled and made as gari or beni shoga. We will talk about it in my other videos later. I will make a whole video on the pickles, because there are lots of pickles in Japanese culinary. Maybe culinary, I guess, I don't know. Okay, it's about the shouga. Next we have is ninniku or garlic. Ninniku. So garlic, I love garlic. Yeah, so I use a lot of garlic in my foods. I usually use them when frying the noodles or maybe any fried items. I just at first fry the garlic and the onion. It gives us good taste and smell, and after I insert noodles or maybe meat, yeah, like that. So it's delicious. So garlic, it also has got the medicinal values. I heard that they are good against the virus infections. Yeah, I heard like that. How much is it true, I don't know, but yeah, it has the medicinal values. Okay, next we have is spinach, which is also horenso. Okay, it's a good source of vitamins, calcium and iron. And when we talk about this spinach, you might have seen the cartoon Popeye the Sailor Man, yeah, like that. So in that cartoon, the Popeye, he uses this spinach and he gets the power, and he beats the Pluto, I guess. Pluto or Bruno? Pluto, I guess. So he beats him after getting the power, after eating the horenso. Next we have is kinoko. Kinoko is also a mushroom. There are lots of mushroom used in Japanese culinary, and I think Japanese they love the mushroom, and they are usually used in making nabe pot. Likewise, they also use it to make soups and so many other things. And next thing is the mushroom. They have got the distinct smell, which most of people might not like, but Japanese, they love that smell. My friends also, they don't like this smell of the mushroom, but I love the mushroom. If you want to avoid the smelly or the mushroom with the smells, you can buy the white mushroom, or sometimes also known as the button mushroom. They are delicious and they don't make that much smell, or they don't make at all. Okay, so next we have is another spinach, which is Japanese mustard spinach, which is komatsuna. So this spinach, it is commonly eaten raw in salads. It's sometimes boiled or maybe pickled, or sometimes it's also served in soups and stews. Next we have is Mitsuba. So this Mitsuba, it might be sometime a little bit confusing because it looks a little bit similar to the coriander leaves. So when I first went to the store, after coming to Japan, I went to buy coriander and I mistakenly bought the Mitsuba for coriander. I mistaken it for the coriander. So you can see the kanji. It's a kanji of 3 and the leaves. So you can distinguish in that way. So Mitsuba. So it's used in salads, or maybe it's boiled or eaten, just like the Japanese mustard spinach. So it's Mitsuba. Next we have its coriander. Yeah, we South Asians, we love coriander, or maybe Asians. All of the Asians, they love coriander. So in most of the soups and curry, they use it for the dressing and for adding the good smell. Yeah, it's very needed in the most of the Asian dishes, but in Japanese food it's not that much used, I guess. So, and you can say that it's not almost found in all these stores. Mostly if you are in the outskirts of the Tokyo, it's rarely found, because I'm also living near outside the Tokyo, in the outskirts of the Tokyo, and the place where I live now or reside now, they rarely sell the coriander. It's rarely found. Yeah. Okay. Next we have is cauliflower, which is also known as Cauliflower. Okay, so they stir fry it with the potato, this cauliflower or the cauliflower, and yeah, and it's expensive, guys. A small cauliflower might cost you 200 or 300. It's expensive. I usually buy the frozen cauliflower from the Gyomu. So Gyomu, it's a discount shop. It's a what do you call, chips? Yeah. So I usually buy the frozen cauliflower, and yeah, it's delicious. Okay, next we have is cabbage, or the cabbage. So cabbage is usually used as an ingredient for okonomiyaki. Likewise, it's also used for making tonkatsu. Tonkatsu is a deep fried pork cutlet, or the cabbage is also used to make other fried dishes. And next thing is also used as a salad. Mainly the cabbage, likewise the lettuce, and then the ninjin or the carrot, likewise the cucumber. They are mixed together, and then then it is dressed with the goma dressing, which is also known as the white sesame dressing, and eaten. It's delicious. I love the goma dressing, or the white sesame seed dressing. It's delicious. Okay, next we have is piman or paprika. Likewise in English it's capsicum and bell pepper. So there is a debate here. Some people call it as a capsicum, some people call it bell pepper, but I have done some research and I found that these two meant the same thing, the fourth thing that is shown in the figure. But in Japanese they usually call the green capsicum or black pepper as piman, while they call the red, yellow and orange, the colored bell pepper, as the paprika. So if you want to buy the colored one, at the time you can search for the paprika, the one which is in the bracket here, paprika. And if you want the green one, you can buy the upper one, piman. Okay, so this is mainly used in the fried items, maybe while frying the noodles or meat. Yeah, so next we have is chili pepper. So they are hot and spicy. We have the image of the chili pepper as hot and spicy, but Japanese chili peppers are not that much hot and spicy. Instead, they sometimes have the bitter taste, which I hate. Okay, so tougarashi. So the kanji in the middle, gara, is derived from the kara. So the hot foods are called karai tabemono. Like if it's curry, karai curry, like that. Okay, so next we have is yam or the yamaimo. So this yamaimo, this is sliced and grilled, or it's eaten raw. It's also used as a topping for rice, soba or udon noodles, or mixed with dashi. Dashi is the fish stock or for the flavor. So it's yamaimo or yam. So imo means potato, just like that. For example, we talk about the jaga imo at the last, jaga imo. Likewise, we talked about the satsuma imo, and here we are talking about yama imo. So the last or the later part, imo, is similar for these three vegetables. Okay, next we have is goya. So goya, it's bitter. I don't need to tell you about that, but when you deep fry it, after slicing it and you deep fry it, it's delicious. I bet it, guys, it's delicious. You can try that. So Japanese also, they stir fry it and they eat it. So it's goya or bitter gourd. So there are different gourds here in Japan. You can find different gourds, but I have only included this one because I hate other gourds. And yeah, you can search it yourself. Just write the gourds and you can find a list of gourds. There are lots of gourds there. Yeah. Okay, next we have is garlic chives or nira. So this is the image here, guys. This is just brought like this. So instead of the band in the middle, we have the blue band here. Instead of this blue band, they have the tape, or sometimes it's also packed in plastic wrappers. And this is nira, or called as garlic chives. So let me talk about these garlic chives and these spring onions, or maybe green onions or scallions at the same time. So there might be confusion in distinguishing this one. This one is called negi, while this one is called nira. So there might be confusion for some of you guys. So let me tell you that the ones that is sticks with the white parts, they are the negi, or the spring onions or green onions. There are smaller versions also. You can distinguish in that way. And next thing is that they are also included with the roots. Okay, but in case of nira, it hasn't got the roots. The roots are detached from the body. So you can distinguish in that way while you are buying nira or maybe negi. So these two, they are used for the dressing purposes, or maybe toppings, or maybe used in soups or stews to make it delicious. And next thing is this negi. It's used in miso soups. Okay, guys, so don't forget that. Or sometimes also in top of the ramens. Yeah, in top of the ramens or the udons. And next thing is that there is a debate between the spring onions, green onions, and the scallions, but we can take them as a negi in Japanese. So they are called negi in Japanese. Okay, next we have is asparagus or asuparagus. So asuparagus, so it's usually served in breakfast. It's at first boiled for some minutes, then it's taken out, and then it's fried with the black pepper and salt for maybe some minutes, and it's served in breakfast. I just do that. I boil it for maybe 5 minutes, then I fry it for 2 or 3 minutes with adding some black pepper and salt, and I loved in that way, and it's nutritious also. I saw that somewhere in the internet. Yeah, you can have that like this in the breakfast, and it's better to serve it with the bread and the bacon. Yeah, I do that. I usually do that in my breakfast sometimes. Yeah, so next we have is kabocha or pumpkin kabocha. So when we think of the Halloween, we have the image of the pumpkin with the certain scary faces. So yeah, for me pumpkin is scary because I hate the sweet taste of it, but it is used to make the cakes, pumpkin cakes, or maybe sometimes it's stir fried and eaten. Sometimes it's also used in curries to make it, what do you call, vicious, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, to make the soup vicious. Okay, next we have is the last one. This is the 25th one, vegetable which I usually use. So it's lettuce. So in Japanese it's retasu. So retasu is used usually to make the salads. So I've told you before, also it's mixed with cabbage and then the carrots and the cucumbers, and there are other lots of leaves with which you eat, and then you dress it with your best or your what do you call, favorite dressings, and you can make salads and you can eat it, or otherwise you can use it in sandwiches or maybe in burgers. Yeah, I don't need to teach you guys about this. Yeah, so this is it, guys. So with this we are at the end of our video, and hope to see you guys in next video, and please do comment and tell me where I need to improve more. And yeah, please, if you like my video, you can subscribe, and yeah, see you guys in next video, and bye, and happy learning and have a nice time.